I looked at her, and then we went to sleep. And I woke up the next morning, went downstairs and made breakfast, and she came down, and it was like the conversation never happened. So we'll see how this goes.
Don't eat the food. Don't eat the food.
It's good advice. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Rural Juror Brewery Tour. I'm Jay.
I'm Seth.
And tonight we have a special episode. You might notice the lighting's a little different, and as the episode goes on, it's about to get worse, because tonight we're doing a Twilight edition of the show.
Not the vampires.
No, sparkly vampires are stupid.
I kind of like them.
You would. So the special edition of the show, as it gets darker, we're going to be doing darker beers. So tonight we're doing a featured episode. See how we tied that together? Synergy. It's a business term. No, it's synergy.
Okay.
Synchronous energy. Synergy. It's a portmanteau. It's an elision of two words.
Portmanteau. Isn't that a mushroom?
It's something you wear. It's a
mushroom.
door that you wear.
So big mushrooms.
Tonight we're going to be starting with the Left Field Brewing Sweet Spot MOCHA Marshmallow Stout. Doesn't that sound delicious?
Sounds awesome.
It's like having a dessert. 6.2%. They call it a strong beer. And as you may remember from our first...
It sounds awesome. It's like having a dessert. 6.2%. They call it a strong beer.
Awesome.
It's like having a dessert. 6.2%. They call it a strong beer. And as you may remember from our first episode when we did Left Field Brewing, they like to do ballpark pairings. So the pairing for this beer would be vanilla ice cream and s'mores. And it says that we should top it with a freshly toasted marshmallow.
Are
I'm
we
not
gonna
doing
do that?
I have marshmallows. If you'd like to hold the lighter out, you can toast it, but we really don't have that kind of freedom of schedule tonight. That's okay. Sometimes you get busy. Sometimes you get busy. But sometimes you get busy.
That's a fail. I think our viewers, they deserve more.
All right. Tell you what, I'm going to pour this. And then I'm going to go and get some marshmallows. And it's going to suddenly get dark. And then we'll have a toasted marshmallow to go with it that I won't eat. Because I don't eat marshmallows, but you will. So.
You know there's actually marshmallow in the beer.
That wouldn't surprise me at all if they threw that as an ingredient in there.
They did.
A little bit of that. I'm going to go toast a marshmallow.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, COVID, cheers.
So, I've got some floaters in here. Some of that residual yeast and protein has separated from the beer, and it's in there. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but it's just suspended in the solution. Nice, creamy-looking head. Not too much of it. Sometimes you see a really thick head on a stout like this.
Nice
thick
roast
head.
smell.
I'm getting a lot of sweet off that taste. I don't know that I'm getting marshmallow.
I don't know if it would be the marshmallow that I'm really sensing. Just more of a sweet, but not overly sweet. It's not like it's eating a marshmallow that's all sugar. It's just, there's just a nice sweet hint to it at the end.
I don't know. I'm getting that sweet right up at the front too. But I'm not getting any of the toasted. So sometimes you might expect a little smoke in there. I'm not getting smoke there as well. Very dark. It's got a lingering, cloying taste to it at the end. It's a good beer, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of flavor here.
It is excellent beer. Sometimes stouts, when they put a lot of different flavors in it, they want to do the everything stout, you know, the coffee and caramel and blah, 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 blah stout. They just don't, they never turn out for something that I would like to drink. This is a very smooth, very refreshing stout. Sometimes stouts are also very, I would say, heavy and thick. This is a very nice and light stout.
This isn't a dark flavored stout. This doesn't have that weight, that heaviness that you're talking about. This is a bright flavor to it. It's really quite nice.
And for 6.2, it does not taste very alcoholic. Sometimes some of the high alcohol stouts get that alcohol taste to it.
The high alcohol stouts get the alcohol taste.
Yeah, but
I know what you mean, because you can get these imperial stouts that are 10% and they just taste like you're licking the inside of a whiskey barrel.
Yeah. This does not taste like that at all. It doesn't taste...
Do not look up licking the inside of a whiskey barrel.
You'll see his
on
face.
Urban Dictionary.
No.
It's not a good thing.
No.
Actually, I have no idea if
don't click the link there. Don't do it.
The link.
Don't do it.
Right here.
Take
Urban
your
Dictionary.
Take your finger off the link.
Right
Do
there.
it. Stop. Okay. Oh man. Sorry. So the second beer, it must be my turn to introduce the beer. Second beer of the day.
You always go second.
I always go second. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Anyways, not bitter. This beer is called the Night Shift. This is from Wrench Brewing Company, which is in
Strathroy.
Strathroy, thank you.
Which is about 20 minutes west-southwest of London.
West-southwest or
No,
southwest?
west-west-west.
West-west-west?
West.
West-west-west?
Yes, like Kanye.
Okay. Okay, random. Anyways.
Ask me to name a single song by Kanye West.
Name a single song.
I can't. I literally
Why did you
cannot.
ask me to do that?
This is my point. I know the man's name. Literally, he's a direction in my brain, and that's it.
Is the direction down?
No, it's west.
Oh.
It's west-west-west. Go on.
Of course. Because it's called Rusty Wrench, there's a lot of things that are sort of named after things that you would find, like
he has the left-handed spanner.
The spanner, which is?
It's an IPA.
No, what is a spanner?
A spanner's a wrench.
Yeah, spanner's another name for wrench.
The oxidation amber.
Yes.
So oxidation refers to the rusty part.
The big words.
Yes. Big Heffen Hammer is his Hefeweizen.
That's right.
And so the hammer is another tool, I guess, in the box. He's got plenty of beers.
Super handy guy.
Oh, I know tools.
Yeah. Oh, no, you.
He's the tool.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, so this one is called the Night Shift. This is a milkshake coffee stout.
Yes.
I'm very excited about this one. I have not tried this one yet.
So when you have a milkshake beer,
You have to shake it?
no, that's probably
Put
not a
milk in
good
it?
idea. No, you don't want to do that either. What it means is that they introduced lactose sugar into the brewing process. And what it's going to give you is a bit of a creamy finish to the beer. This beer is wonderful. So this is a very small batch that Chris did. Occasionally, he'll do, I think it's a 40-liter small batch that he has. And what he does is he just puts a post on Facebook. And if you're not there within 2 hours, you missed it. So I am always checking the Facebook. No, I'm not. But this is one that I was lucky enough to get my hands on. This is an outstanding beer.
The coffee on the nose is very, very forward, but it's not pound you in the face. I like coffee, but I'm not a huge coffee drinker. So sometimes these coffee stouts and the coffee lagers and stuff are not my cup of tea.
This
or my
smells,
beer.
well, your cup of beer.
Or my cup of beer.
Or your cup of coffee.
However.
A demi-tasse of coffee.
Exactly.
So I don't really get the smell of coffee bean here. I get the smell of coffee syrup like you might get in a McDonald's iced coffee or a similar product from another company. But that's the smell I get. But the taste is not that.
Very creamy as it comes in.
Yeah, it has that finish of freshly roasted coffee bean. So the taste is coffee bean. It has a bitterness at the end of it, like high quality dark coffee would have, and it has that creaminess.
Yeah, this is definitely a darker beer than the Left Field.
Oh yeah,
Definitely darker.
a heavier taste. Where the
very
Left Field
much.
was bright, this one's got those flavor colors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to get synesthetic on you. Synesthesia, look it up. So I'm not trying to get that way on you, but it really does have that darkness of flavor to it.
Yes, the fullness that's going to keep you drinking it slower as opposed to pounding a
This
beer.
is a sipping beer.
This is a sipping beer.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm still going to win.
I'm not going to accept that challenge because I really like this one. I'm going to enjoy it as it goes. In Strathroy, where Rusty Wrench is, he's got a wonderful setup there. The food is fantastic and not that expensive.
Yeah, the olives are excellent.
Oh, he's got a hot olive plate that's fantastic. Bruschetta. He's got these Antojitos rolls that are amazing. Great menu.
Now, the Antojitos, those
Yes.
are the opposite of Hitos.
Right, they have Hitos,
But
which
these
is
are
the opposite of Coldos.
Hitos. That's right.
Yes, so these are Anti-Anti-Coldos.
They're just the opposite of Hitos.
Right.
Cheetos?
I don't get the joke.
Hitos. Cheetos.
That assumes that we're in a binary gender society, and we're kind of post-gender, buddy. Get with it.
Vatos?
It's 2020.
Vatos?
Well done.
Yeah,
Vatos.
Vatos.
Cheers.
Yeah, COVID. High five.
Good stuff. They have, at Rusty Wrench, an amazing stout. It's a little strong at just over 7%, called Crappy Tire Stout.
That's what I always call it.
Exactly. That's what all people call it. It's not Canadian Tire. It's Crappy Tire.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff they sell there is of a certain quality. Crappy Tire, if you'd like to sponsor us, details are below. Just call me.
You just wrecked that one.
Probably.
Yeah, no sponsors, no t-shirts.
No t-shirt. Well, that's okay. I wouldn't wear a Canadian Tire t-shirt. So the next beer we're going to do is from Paddles Brewing, which is in...
Paddles.
Five Paddles. It's in Whitby. Remember, I went on a recent trip to Oshawa.
Whitby?
Whitby is Oshawa adjacent.
Nice.
Yes, thank you. So this is the Share Stout. And
Share?
the Share.
As in, we're going to share it?
You're darn right we are,
Okay,
buddy.
that's what it's called, though?
Well, yeah, it says Share.
Okay, but I didn't
That's the
see
name of
that.
the stout.
I just couldn't see that side of the label.
It's a chocolate chipotle stout.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy and sweet at the same time.
Chocolate chipotle.
This is where I go and I get my bottle opener. The heck?
Don't show that to my wife.
All right. You know what's funny is I went up there and then I realized the bottle opener was in my pocket the whole time. So,
Awesome. I'm in trouble for nothing.
yes, you are.
Love you, honey.
Yeah, I know you do. She's a sweetheart.
She's awesome.
All right, so check out this pour. Dark and thick, like a cola.
Cola.
Mm-hmm.
That's an acronym, you know.
It could be, but not in this case. It's like Coca-Cola.
Interesting.
Now check out the frothy head on that one.
Yeah. It's not just the pour. That's actually got a fairly thick head for a carbonated stout.
Mm-hmm.
You
Very dark.
Can't quite get peaks like a nitrogen
Right.
stout, but
Well, that's because it's not nitrogen then.
no, I know, but you can almost get peaks. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, but you can't because it's not nitrogen.
No, but you could almost.
All right, so let's drink the beer. Oh, now there's a nice flavor. Sweet and balanced and not overpowering. And then the bitter comes in after a little while, after it's settled for a bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice and smooth. It's very creamy. It's not as dark as I thought it would be from the smell. But I'm not getting heat yet. Usually the heat comes on the second one, but
You'll get there. And it hits right at the throat here. What's that, the larynx? Although that's the wrong pipe, so yeah, I don't teach anatomy. I just like studying it. Oh yeah. No reaction to that? Okay.
I'm not getting. Oh, yeah. Okay. there it
See?
is.
The heat
That's
takes a little
interesting.
bit.
Because that's like it was second sip and then about wait for like 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, yeah, there it is. But it's not nothing crazy.
Wait a minute, you went between 2 and 1. Could you have started at like 3.5?
But I didn't.
But you could have.
But I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah,
Now the fun thing
But
about
it's not super hot. Like I'm not going.
well, yeah, and Chipotle's funny
It's
that
just-
way. If all you do is eat the seed, that's the spicy part. But if you just go for the skin from a Chipotle pepper, you're getting that smoky flavor. And so oftentimes when we have Chipotle, we'll separate the two of them. And when we
seeds
want
and the
some heat,
skin?
and we will want some heat, we'll throw the seeds in. And when
Yeah.
we want some of that smoke, we'll throw the skin in.
Yep.
If you've ever had Mexican hot chocolate,
Yes.
it's like that.
Yes.
It's very much like that.
It's
Where
very much
the
like
heat hits you after, and it's just a nice compliment to all that sweet that's in there.
Thank you for watching the Rural Juror Brewery Tour.
Well said.
Thank you. I'm Seth.
I'm Jay, and join us next time when we try a whole bunch of new beers. Make sure you like and subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.
Hope you enjoyed the Dark or Dunkel edition.
Dunkel. Nice one.
Thank you.
All right. What?
I did a flip.
There is no way that we can possibly do a better closeout than the rap from last episode.
The rap. That was fun.
Rap was awesome. We like spontaneous. Whatever. Nobody's gonna believe that was spontaneous, but it
No.
absolutely was,
I know.
and so much fun.
It was a blast.
Yeah, it was so good.
Jay and Seth in the evening.